Any living organisms that eats both plants and animals are called options carnivore, herbivore, both of the above, omnivore. First option carnivore. Carnivore means a carnivore is an animal that gets food from killing and eating other animals. Carnivores generally eat herbivores but can eat omnivores and occasionally other carnivores. Animals that eat other animals like carnivores and omnivores are important to any ecosystem because they keep other species from getting overpopulated. Herbivore. Herbivores are animals that are adapted to eat plants. Herbivory is a form of the predation in which of organisms consumes principally autotroph, such as plants, algae and photosynthetic bacteria. More generally, organisms that feeds on autotroph in generally are called as primary consumers. Omnivore. Omnivore means omnivore is a kind of animals that eats either other animals or plants. Some omnivores will hunt and eat their food like carnivores eating herbivores and other omnivores. So question is, any living organisms that eat both plants and animals are called? The correct option is omnivores. A living organism that eats both plants and animals called omnivore. Carnivore means only eats herbivores. Herbivores eat plant autotroph such as plants, etc. So omnivore means any living organism that eats both the plants and animals are called omnivores. These are the examples of the omnivores. Human is an omnivore. Pig, cockroach, macaque is also a omnivore species. What is the estimated percentage of all species that once existed but now extinct? Options 97%, 98%, 25%, 50%. Rapid environmental changes typically causes extinctions. 99% of the species have existed on the earth are now extinct. No species will ever live forever. They will go extinct one time or other no matter what. So the correct answer is 97%. Which of these is not a constituent of the chlorophyll? Options calcium, carbon, hydrogen, magnesium. First, what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll are constantly being used up and thus are continually manufactured by the plant provided the environmental conditions are appropriate. It is probably the best known of all plants pigments. So the options magnesium. Magnesium is essential for the chloroplast and green leaves development. Magnesium is also enzyme activator important in enzyme utilization. So the chloroplast is an organelle in plants and some protists that absorbs the sunlight and uses the energy to synthesize the organic compounds from the carbon dioxide and H2O. So the chlorophyll, the question is which of these is not a constitution of the chlorophyll? The correct answer is calcium because carbon, hydrogen, this is the chlorophyll uses this carbon, hydrogen for the synthesis of energy and magnesium is essential for the chlorophyll for the enzyme activators such as. So the correct answer is calcium. This is chlorophyll. What is the process of killing or removing the living organisms such as the bacteria and fungi called? Option pasteurization, sterilization, sanitization, crystallization. First option pasteurization. Pasteurization means the act or process of destroying most microorganisms in certain foods such as the fish or cow meat or clam meat by the eradicating them with the gamma rays or other radiation to prevent the spoilage. In otherwise, the act or process of heating a beverage or other food such as the milk or beer to a specific temperature for a specific period of time in order to kill microorganism that could causes the disease, spoilage and undesired fermentation. It is called pasteurization. Then sterilization means the elimination of the microbiological organisms to achieve the asepsis. It is term referring to any process that eliminates or kills any form of life including the transmissible agents such as the fungi, bacteria, viruses, spore forms, etc. present on a surface containing in the fluid in medication or in a compound such as a biological culture media. It is called the sterilization. Sanitization means it is the process of removing the sensitive information from a document or other medium. Then in the sanitization means to make the more acceptable by removing the unpleasant or undesired features. Next option is crystallization. Crystallization is a process of formation of solid crystals precipitating from a solution melt or more rarely deposited directly from a formed a gas. So the question is, what is the process of killing or removing a living organism such as the bacteria and fungi is called as the sterilization. This is the autoclave method. This is one of the apparatus used for the microbiological lab used for sterilization. So the correct answer is sterilization.